got a special game for you tonight. This one part of the NBA Cup. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. And as we're reaching the end of the calendar year, here's a great chance to delve into the updated power rankings. You look at the Pelicans. They still have a firm hold on that second spot. Strong place to be.
You know, for Las Vegas, they've proved the projections right. They are a dominant club, and they're going to be a tough out for anyone.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Up at forward, Ingram and Williamson. Then there's DeJounte Murray, and it's Sims in at the 2. And for Las Vegas, they've got Edwards. All out there with Ball. Then it's Ball. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 down low. One thing, Doris, that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor. And it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, LaMelo Ball.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their effort.
Well, LaMelo Ball in the catch-and-shoot game, he says, I can get off the ball as well.
Ingram against Ball. Ingram wide open. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. We've been following their streak game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared,
We are a new team,
but also a
mate.
ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable
That Levine
team right
over
now.
ball, and guess who
Three straight
else?
shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Put it in the
And about a minute
comments.
gone here in the first quarter. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, here's what Las Vegas' head coach had to say earlier. He talked about trying to contain someone like Zion Williamson, and the coach said it's like trying to put out a fire with a squirt gun. He's just so explosive and physical. The only good option is to build walls and try to cut him off from the hoop. See how that works out for them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And so it's New Orleans with it. After the basket by Las Vegas.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And here's Edwards in the game against Toronto. Very impressive. Yes, that goes in.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
Goodness, I mean, we feel those Zion dunks shake the floor.
Here's Ball with the 3. Drills it from outside. Ball's got 8 points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Tries it from the top of the key, and that one's good. Ingram.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans. And this matchup with Las Vegas, it's their first meeting of the season.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. For the past 10 games, these teams have been fantastic on rebounding. The Pelicans 4th,
Yeah, both squads just rebounding the ball so well here of late. I mean, this is going to be a very interesting matchup from a physical standpoint.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Williamson driving to the basket. And Williamson throws it down.
You would think someone as big as Zion would have trouble maneuvering around people in the lane, but his handle and change of direction is off the charts. Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Las Vegas.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
And he makes both free throws. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
And let's catch up now with the terrific Shams Charania, who's got some news out of the Eastern Conference. Shams.
Hey, Kevin. Out in Miami, and I just got the news coming out about the Heat's trade with the Charlotte Hornets. They're bringing in Miles Bridges to shore up the front court of this team. Bridges is a minutes-eating, rebound-grabbing, explosive finisher, and I'm told this club knows that a player like Bridges brings competitive edge in close games. That boosts your chances to win in crunch time.
Always some exciting news happening in the NBA. We thank Shams for always bringing it to us. Here's Ingram after the basket by Las Vegas. Ball with the rebound.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
So it's the Pelicans now after the basket by Las Vegas. It's Ingram on the wing, hoping to put that miserable performance against Miami behind him tonight. Edwards looking it over, driving the lane, and finished off by Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. God. Sir, what a finish.
Poked away, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at Las Vegas. They've been in peak form as we watch them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And checking out New Orleans, 6 games out.
And, you know, for the Pelicans, they've come through for their fans this season. All the optimism surrounding them, all the high hopes, all proved to be legit.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Murray. He's putting up about 17 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Here is Edwards following the score by New Orleans. And finished off by Edwards.
We're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Wide open look here for Murray. The three-pointer off the mark. Las Vegas leading by 20. Edwards drives it.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And here are the Pelicans now. After the basket by Las Vegas. Murray, no good.
Right now, trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
No one covered. Ball's got 11 points.
Deep range from LaMelo Ball. This has been on display all the way back to his high school days.
Pass to Murray. Shot to stop the run. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. One second left, and Edwards with the stop.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Las Vegas ahead, opening up a huge gap. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen from Las Vegas so far, guys, what are you seeing?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
We've got Lonzo Ball. Zach LaVine is out there with Ball. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Ball in at the point. And for New Orleans, we've got Wallace. Hawkins is out there with DeJounte Murray. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the 4. And then LaVine with the jam.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, LaVine has got a creative streak.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for New Orleans. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, seen it all. Back to you.
Yeah, you know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you. And it's the Pelicans' ball. Pass to Messi. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Oh, what a feed by Murray. He's got that pass-first mentality you always want to play with guys that play that way. And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Murray for 3. Payne with the rebound.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's... Oh, that's unbelievable. Doesn't it feel like highlight moments and LaMelo Ball go hand in hand? Just another display by a big-time talent.
Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Final.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
For 3, Murray. Pass to Wallace. Ball with the rebound. And here's Las Vegas. They're on a 14-4 run. Outside, Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Such a big-time athlete. Levine makes the hardest moves look easy.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Basket, good. Nisi's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Now, while we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up, let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
And you look at Ball, he's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities and All-Star Weekend, but, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Murray, no good.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And the jam by Levine.
About that showmanship. Levine there with the great dribble move.
New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
There's Ball with the three. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Pass to Ingram. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Ball's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Got a piece of it. Oh, Ball in position. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Whitehead's checked in. For 3, Ingram buries the long-range jumper. Ingram's got 7.
A solid shooter from outside the arc. Ingram is fantastic at realizing when he should take those shots. And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
And loving when Ingram uses that length down low, not settling for the jumper.
For 3, Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist in the game. Murray outside. And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, what a find from Murray. He's just a total team player.
Las Vegas has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And here's Ingram from the arc. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside, Ball. Launches from deep. Whitehead with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
8 seconds left in the first half. And finished off by Williamson.
Wait, does he know this is a real game? That's a dunk you do in your backyard.
Yeah, but you can't get on that highlight reel in your backyard.
This is part of the reason we watch, for players and moments like this. My goodness gracious, how great is that?
LaMelo Ball getting it done for Las Vegas. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest.
A bunch of long-range snipers, cold-blooded. Still a way to go with the selection process, but this is a strong start.
No question. I'd rather play alongside them than against them. Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the New Orleans Pelicans.
I think it's funny watching these guys play defense. This is a circus, and they're getting clowned.
Giving up too many easy looks for sure, but who knows? Maybe after intermission, they'll bring out the Tigers. Rawr. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. DeRozan out there with Okongwu. Then it's Ball, then it's Ball, and it's Ball in at the 3 spot. And for the Pelicans, up and forward, Ingram and Williamson. Then there's Murray, and it's Sims in at the shooting guard.
Well, that basket's all about the handle of DeMar DeRozan. He's worked hard to be able to navigate space.
Stolen by Ball. Oh, the lob to DeRozan, and DeRozan throws it down.
Well, that's executing an alley-oop if ever I saw one. DeMar DeRozan, he loves these highlight reel plays.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Williamson outside. Oh!
Wow.
Where did that come from?
Holy goodness.
That was beautiful. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Las Vegas, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Murray. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Williamson with this screen for Murray. And the 3 off target.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And every everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Ball against Murray. Pass to Williamson. Shoots over DeRozan. And it's Williamson missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And here's Ingram from the arc. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Ball's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Launches a 3. And it's DeMar DeRozan with the 3. DeRozan's got 15.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
And he's capable of being so dominant offensively. Zion just trampling the defense.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats for DeMar DeRozan. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. He's putting up 13 points a game, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hawkins is checked in.
Well, Ball has the kind of size that will open up opportunities to rebound it. Good job getting to the second chance.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Driving in. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Las Vegas has gotten all but one of the 3-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. We almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game, it's beautiful. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Las Vegas.
The mid-range game has been there for them all game long, and that old-school approach still getting it done in this one.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. .132 left in the third quarter. Looking to get back on track here. And Ball with the block.
Well, you love the 6'7" length that LaMelo Ball brings as a defender. Just gets a hand on that and sends it back.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Wallace is checked in for the Pelicans. Trey Murphy comes in for Brandon Ingram. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter of the game. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Left side, Ball.
Yeah, you love the unselfishness of DeMar. We know he's a capable scorer. That time sets his teammate.
Murray with it. Knocked away. Stolen by Ball. Pass to DeRozan. And stolen by Williamson. Here is Hawkins. Nothing on the board to end the run. Sinks the triple.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Ball, and he drives in.
I tell you, the intuition, the IQ of Lavar Ball, the guy just knows what to do and when. Nice drive.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Stolen by Ball. To the paint. He's looking for Okongwu and finds him.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. 34 seconds left here in the third quarter. Williamson outside. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Buries it from three-point range.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Murray against Ball. Lets it go with a three. They get it back. Here's Williamson, and DeRozan sends it back. And so it's Las Vegas, holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's the Pelicans' ball. DeRozan out there with Ball. Then it's Okongwu. Then it's Ball, and it's Ball in at the point guard position. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Ball, no good.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
The funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
And Ball gets it to go on the assist from Ball.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Ball with the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Hawkins. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Okongwu, the pass to Ball. Again, Las Vegas scores.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Messi. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. In Las Vegas, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. That's tipped. Pass to DeRozan. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
For New Orleans, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. The shot's good from Sims.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Las Vegas has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. DeRozan finds Ball. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. And that's good. LaMelo Ball for 3. Ball's got 30.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in, and it's Williamson missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
It has been years and years of productivity for DeMar DeRozan on the offensive end. This guy is just so crafted.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. On the wing, Murray. He's covered by Ball. Off target with the open look.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
DeRozan. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist in the game. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Williamson looking it over. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Ingram, he's checked in for Trey Murphy.
Number 14, Brandon Ingram.
Pass to Whitehead. Looking to end the run. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Up top, DeRozan, covered by Williamson. And the shot goes in. DeRozan's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, DeMar has his foot on the gas pedal, and this team will make sure they keep feeding him because he is really in rhythm.
Ball against Ingram. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 8 rebounds in this game.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Ball, the pass to DeRozan. The kick out to Ball. Ball with it, sends there, lays it up and banks it in. Ball's got 32 points in the game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Las Vegas.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LaMelo Ball.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
For 3, Murray. Ball with the rebound.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. DeRozan gets the bucket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Ingram with room to shoot, and nothing is falling for him right now. And DeRozan, here we go.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
So we see Las Vegas taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
DeMar, big effort tonight. What is the state of mind of this club right now?
Just we focus in on the defensive end. We know if we get stopped, so we can definitely score whenever we want.
And you got it done tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.